Extra is digging deeper now into some new numbers that show the impact of the Waterfront Blues Festival and all the good that it did for the Portland community.
More than $38,000 was raised for the Meals on Wheels people and Jeremy Wilson Foundation. And Travel Portland says signature events like the Blues Fest are an essential driver of tourism. Joining us live with more on these numbers, the organizer of the Waterfront Blues Fest, Christina Fuller. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning.
Yeah, have you managed to get any sleep yet since the Blues Festival is over?
Not quite yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
But how many people came to the event? What's your count?
We saw over 45,000 people down in Waterfront Park this year for the Blues Festival, and it felt oh so good as you guys were there to see firsthand.
Yeah, it was a fantastic year. As we just mentioned, $38,000 raised for local charities and nonprofits. That's an important component of the festival. So talk a little bit about how it feels to see those numbers come in.
Yeah, our community partners have really been an integral part of the festival for over 3 decades. And using the platform of the Waterfront Blues Festival for our community partners to connect with new friends, new audiences, and to fundraise is really important. And to see the generosity continued by our fans and by our ticket buyers to support these organizations is really good. And we're really proud of the work that those organizations are doing and the opportunity to partner with them to shed a light on the amazing work they're doing in our community.
Yeah, the Waterfront Blues Festival really has a multiplier effect for Portland's economy. So just talk about that, how this affects the rest of the community as well.
It's good for business. The Blues Festival is good for business, and it is everything from the parking garages that fill up, the adjacent restaurants that get the benefit, the hotels nearby. Everything beyond the festival sees a noticeable increase from the foot traffic and the drive traffic and the folks that are coming in from out of town or even just from the suburbs that are driving in. And that's in addition to the impact that we see of the folks within the festival, the vendors, the artisans, all of the providers, the artists that are being paid to be on stage, the vendors that are helping build the festival set and maintain the festival. Nearly all of our service providers are local, and that is something that we take a tremendous amount of pride that the money invested is staying here locally. But again, a dollar spent is really, as you mentioned, Ken, multiplied in the impact of going far beyond just a dollar spent. And that is essential for Portland. And it really is an important economic driver. Community events are a lot of fun, but they're also really important.
Yeah, a great infusion for the local economy, especially for our entertainers as they continue to work to come out of the pandemic and some of the impacts that they've felt over the last few years. Now, I know that Waterfront Blues Festival also works to help the environment, so tell us a little bit about that initiative.
Yeah, we introduced reusable cups this year, which were super fun, designed by a local designer on the outside with great graphics and designing. And not surprisingly, Portlanders were on board to use less plastic cups. And so folks were using them and we're reusing them all weekend long. And we are just thrilled that folks were on board to adopt reusing. And again, Portlanders have it in our blood to think first about our planet and what we're doing and our impact, and introducing those reusable cups were super well received. And they're a fun souvenir for folks to remember the festival throughout the rest of the year.
Christina, we've only got a little while here, but can you give us any hints for 2024? because I know that, planning already begins.
I had lunch yesterday with Peter Damon, our artistic director, and we are talking about acts already for next year's festival. We've got the dates July 4th through 7th. We're going to open on July 4th, which means we're just rolling right into a big day. We'll have fireworks on opening day, and it's always exciting. We work year round on this, and folks are sometimes surprised to realize that we actually work on sometimes an 18 or 24-month planning cycle. We're always looking ahead. We're trying to think about continuous improvements to the festival, the operations, how it works, what our fan experience is, and also connect with the artists as they're building out their tours and their routing. Are they going to be in the States? Are they going to be in Europe? And get on their radars now as they're starting to plan their summer run. And so we're already jumping into next year as we are still wrapping up all of the paperwork and fun from this year, but our eyes are set ahead to July of 2024.
Okay, not too early to put it on the calendar. Christina, thanks so much for joining us on AM Extra this morning, and we hope that soon you can go and actually get some rest.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your support.
Well, to relive moments from this year's Blues Fest, go to coin.com/waterfrontbluesfest. Got a lot of highlights there.